She was Miss America in 2015, and Kira Kasanzev, did I say it right?
So good.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay, I said it right. All right. So she was crowned once again a couple years ago, and she is here today to talk about a whole bunch of things. Because first of all, you know, she's going around the country as an advocate for women's issues, and she's also pursuing another passion, which is golf. So
yes.
there's like some crazy statistic about you were the first winner in how many years that was a golfer?
A long time, over 20 years, to actually attend a golf tournament and swing a golf club.
Wow.
Yes.
And not just like stand there and
which is wonderful too, but it's an entirely different dynamic, and it opens up a whole new world of appearances and possibilities for you.
And here's the thing, when I ran into her in the ladies' room, and when I saw, I mean, you're so cool.
Thank you.
Is not like, I mean, no, and listen, and I adore, you know, all of our title holders that come on and talk to us, but do you think that has something to do with the fact that you're out there and like in a sport that is, you know, a very much of a social environment?
I think so. I think it's really important to just be you, be yourself. That's what I always tell you little girls when I visit elementary schools or my contemporaries is you will be successful if you just embrace who you are, because it's a lot harder to be something that you're not.
Amen.
And I do that at the golf course, and as long as you can hang, it doesn't matter how good you are, it doesn't matter what your handicap is, as long as you just have confidence in yourself, go out there and swing a club.
I love that. You know, my dad told me that a long time ago, and when I started listening to him was when everything changed and went, you know, went the right way. So let's talk about women in golf, because I mean, you find there are a ton of advantages. Well, first of all, I've had a lot of my friends that, you know, that are involved, and they love it for a whole bunch of reasons. Some of them have met their husbands there.
Oh,
that's
yes,
like, you know,
that's a good way to go about that.
But we don't. But that's like I think at the bottom of the pile.
It's the bottom of the list.
There's so many more things that really put, you know, being a woman and getting involved in golf at the top of the list.
Yes. So over the last 2 years, since saying goodbye to the Miss America title, I've been able to get involved with so many more things, so many more events, the networking, the business opportunities, the way that golf has enriched and changed my life is invaluable. And I try and encourage parents to get your daughters into golf at 3 or 4 years old, because it will only give them more tools to be successful in life. And there's a whole change that happens when you introduce yourself to someone and you say, oh yeah, you know, I like to go out on the golf course, and there's just a different conversation that opens up.
There's no question about that. So I was talking with a mutual friend of ours, and she said, well, you know, why did you stop playing golf? And it's a little challenging, like sometimes, you know, just the aesthetics of being a woman when you're trying to do that and everything else. And do you find that taking lessons from a female is better? That was one of the questions she asked me. She goes, well, who are you taking lessons from, a man or a woman?
Well, I think it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman, as long as they are just good and they're not biased in any way, shape, or form. So find somebody that you're comfortable with. But I stopped playing in high school because I thought it wasn't cool and I was teased for it. And I did other extracurriculars. And I could always play. I was a big junior golfer, and then not until I became Miss America was it this such a valuable skill that I could all of a sudden bring out. But you know, why does someone like you not spend more time on the golf course? There's a million reasons why it takes too long, it's expensive, it takes time away from our families, But if we make the game more accessible and easier for women, then it would grow it just innumerably.
Absolutely. And one thing, you just touched on this really quickly, about being teased about golf in high school. One thing I want to ask you about is, you know, when you were, during your reign, you know, with social media and everything now, you really experienced a lot of bullying. And that's something that it's not just, you know, exclusive to you, it's happening to a lot of the women who are competing in pageants. Yeah,
so overnight, you become famous, essentially, and the next morning people are tweeting at you that you're stupid, that you're fat, that you should be harmful to yourself.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, the list goes on, and the things that people all of a sudden say, and even in the pageant community, the higher you rise, the more people want to tear you down. And that was a very quick lesson that I had to learn. And at the end of the day, all I said was, well, I'm Miss America and you're not. So it's gonna be okay.
And another reason why I really like you. Okay, so Kira is she's actually on the Golf Channel on Wednesday, right?
Yes, I'll be on the Golf Channel talking women's empowerment on Wednesday. So tune in on Morning Drive and my Joe Fit clothes with my Callaway Golf Clubs. So shout out to them.
Fantastic. And we appreciate you coming in so much.
Thank you for having me.
Vic, back to you.